this tunnel to really connect Havana with Varadero. Before the tunnel, the way to be in Havana was longer around the bay, around the harbor. No bridge, because otherwise they were blocking the canal, I mean the entrance of the bay. That's why it was tunnel under the sea, under the water, under the bay. It's coming here. It's the longest tunnel in Cuba. Okay, it's not a big deal, but it's the longest. It's like 850 meters long, 28 meters depth. Oh, obviously faster for being in Havana when you use the tunnel. Forbidden for motorcycles. Motorcycles, no, they cannot use. Too slippery, too much pollution. So 2 wheels, not good. Cars, side the cars, okay, but motorcycles, no. Okay. Let's see the solution for motorcycles later. I'm gonna show you what they use, because there are people with motorcycles. Okay, so let's see. Here we are. This is the deepest point, which is 28 meters. Obviously the bay is deeper, so it's supported the tunnel with piles, piles. Okay. Really advanced for those days, 1950s, imagine. Oh, finally, welcome to Havana City. Here we are, finally. La Habana, a city with, my friends, 500 years of history. So one day, honesty, I'm telling you now, one entire life. You look the motorcycles coming from the bus. You see the motorcycle on the right? This is a special bus for motorcycles. They put the motorcycles on the bus and then they cross. So this is a city with a lot of history, a lot of, let's say, choices. So one day, honesty, not enough. We going to taste Havana today. We're going to see the highlights of this city. And obviously we are in the old Havana. This is the historical city. You see mansions, historical buildings left from old days, 1800. Over here, most of them. See the special bus. Motorcycles coming out with the ramp. See, okay, solution. And you see mansion on your left. Look, the big columns, big entrance, windows, huge. 1800 mansion. Another palace built in 1800. Nowadays working as a Spanish embassy. That is the Spanish embassy building there. Look how many people making the line to get the interview for getting the visa for going to Spain. Okay, easy. On your left, the faces of commanders, propaganda, political propaganda. I see everywhere. And a monument, Jose Marti, Cuban national hero. Look, riding a horse. In the ways that it's a horse, then you could know how he died. That is international language. International language. 2 legs down, 2 up means something. 3 up, 3 and 1 up means something. I can explain later. Let me talk a little bit about this. A tank, look, of who shot, who used it? Castro shot that tank. When? 1961. In 1961, remember, revolution triumphed in 1959. Revolution was not good for America, for US. So they didn't like revolution. So in 1961, CIA supported an invasion. Bay of Pigs. 1,500 mercenaries came, let's say, supported by CIA, training by CIA. They came down here and they landed in Bay of Pigs. What was the idea of them? Fight against regime, against Castro regime, then had like head beach and then demand the help of US. Hey, we need help, come on. They couldn't. Castro won, Castro took over then in 3 days. Why? Castro was Superman, Spider-Man with his superpowers? No. Castro was supported by who? People and Russia, Soviet Union. That tank, see, Soviet tank. So, but Castro was a special guy, let me tell you. Castro, commander-in-chief of the troops, he was always in the first line of the duty. When you see your commander-in-chief fighting with you there, then you take risk, then you support him. When you see your commander in the house having fun, then it's different, okay? So, it's actually a symbol. That tank is a symbol of the victory of Bay of Pigs, and was placed there because in front this building here, Revolution Museum. If you like history, half a day for see what is in there. Revolution History Museum. What but was built in 1928. So before revolution, what used to be the function? President house. President house. Huh? Last president living there, Batista, really big dictator. Okay, Batista was the last president living there. After revolution, secret. Nobody knew where it was the president house. That is a top secret in Cuba. Nobody knows nowadays. House of presidents. Nobody knows. It's a mystery. Okay, even family, kids. Not the new guy. I mean, I'm talking about Castro life, about Castro family, Castro house. Nobody knew that. Secret. No. Okay. So, Revolution Museum. In the backyard, look. What is coming? It's coming, obviously, a replica of a rocket, nuclear rocket, introduced by Khrushchev, remember, in 1962. There is a copy there, and a piece of the plane destroyer by the US, by Cuban Air Force. US plane piece there. In 1962, October, the crisis, Nikita Khrushchev. Rockets, see a piece, rocket, and a big boat inside the glass there, historical boat. That was the one used by Castro team, the first 82 students. They didn't know how to deal with guns. They didn't know how to fight, so they left Cuba first, training in Mexico. They went Mexico. They were training there, army training, 15 months, and then they came back on that boat. One of the people who came back was Che Guevara. Che Guevara was no Cuban. Che Guevara was born in Argentina. So he came later, after. Now look at this on the right. Look, Sloppy Joe's. What is this? It's a copy, US copy. Sloppy Joe's. Okay. Bacardi Rum Factory on your left. Not the building this, but the one behind. Look, Bacardi building there. Bacardi Rum Factory, the building behind. Beautiful, right there. And now ahead of you is coming another US copy left. Another replica. Central Park, New York, Central Park. Obviously small, really small, smaller size, okay? But what is the point of this Central Park? Is right in between two Havanas. If you're going to the left, Colonial, Old Havana left. New Havana, Neoclassic, Art Deco, right side, okay? So we are right in between two Havanas. And one of the most fancy hotels on your left, Big Apple Hotel, like New York, Big Apple, Gran Manzana, is one of the five hotels. See, Gran Manzana, Gran Hotel Manzana. This is like 5-star plus. One of the 5 hotels in Havana with more than 5 stars. Okay. Central Park. You see a walking street boulevard in the New Havana, and there is a boulevard in the old city. We're gonna be there later. If you want to walk, to feel the atmosphere, the Cuban atmosphere, see the teenagers. And the most of these buildings around here, hotels. Safe, the one there, that is a theater, beautiful. Ballet and opera theater, look. Statues of angels on the towers. Art Deco or Neoclassic, see, beautiful. 1920s was built, okay? Beautiful. Remember, you're gonna have time for walking back here later if you wanna. You could come back here. It's not a long walk. It's like five blocks, 500 meters from coming here. Now be ready to see the most amazing US copy, the most amazing US replica left in Havana. Capitolio, Capitol Building, Washington DC, replica, even quite bigger. The dome is quite bigger than the one in Washington DC. Was built obviously before revolution. Was built when Cuba was US patio, US copy, US backyard. Built what for? For Parliament. So built in the 30s, 1933, and still is in function. Still is in use. Parliament building. 600 people compose the Parliament in Cuba. In there, the third highest statue indoors all over the world. The statue of the Cuban Republic. It's a lady, okay? Beautiful statue, bronze statue. Obviously the building, the Capitol building was closed like 10 years. Renovation, easy, mañana, Cuban style. They needed 10 years for renovation. Okay. Is what it is. On the right, Chinatown, you see it there? Chinatown. Unique. Is the only Chinatown without Chinese.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's special. Yeah. If I mean, you see the at least the entrance, okay, Chinatown. But if you go in there, you don't see one Chinese. Because most of the Chinese who came to Cuba, they came escaping from Mao Zedong regime, communist regime, back in 1920s, 1930s. And here, what happened in the 1959 revolution? Communism. So they said, come on, we came escaping from that, and now here too. So most of them moved back, to US. This is a cigar factory, one of the 6 cigar factories in Havana, Partagas, one of the strongest brand of Cuban cigar. And the back, you see how beautiful they made a great job renovation. But listen, ahead of you is coming a cinema at the corner, right there, beautiful cinema. That has been under renovation 30 years.
Oh my god.
30 years, the building there. This is, my friends, the Cuban philosophy, the Cuban style. Time is longer than life. Oh, take it easy.
I can't do that.
Mañana,
I can't do that.
tomorrow we finish. Tomorrow. 30 years.
It doesn't
renovation.
work.
Okay.
What the?
Crazy, but it's what it is. And even there is right in front, another building on the renovation there, that is a boxing center. Kid Chocolate. You know that boxing is, it's really good really practiced in Cuba. Baseball and boxing, these two, pretty good sport. Now we're going to take the famous promenade. Promenade is Prado, we call it, like Barcelona, Spain, Spanish influence. That means a long park on the road. So it's like a large avenue with a long park on the road. People could relax, people could walk, people could have a seat. Okay, in this crowded and busy city, promenade is coming here, which is actually the border, once again, in between two Havanas. Old Havana, colonial, buildings left on the right, and Art Deco or neoclassic buildings, to the left. No big difference because they are not from, really long different times. 1920s over here, 1800 over here. So there is you see here, long park. You see the people having a break, walking, taking a break. La Alliance Française school, French school is coming. French school, Alliance Française, was inaugurated by François Hollande. See here, Alliance Française de Cuba. Okay, and the statues of lions. In every corner, you see statues of lions, symbolize power. Come on. Havana, remember, was one of the most powerful cities back in days. And now, my friends, beside this promenade, we're gonna use the famous Malecón, El Malecón de La Habana, my goodness. Really, really famous avenue because it's the one close of the sea, closer. It's like by the sea. Large avenue with a sidewalk, people could have a seat, sunset. For example, Fast and Furious, the movie, Hollywood movies, Fast and Furious 9 was filmed in the Malecón. Chanel, they had a festival, how do you say that? The desfile is like a show, whatever, in the Malecón. El Malecón is one of the highlights of Havana. If you come to Havana, you don't see Malecón, you were not in Havana. By the way, be careful with that word. Malecón, no maricón. Similar, close by. Maricón is asshole. It's a really bad word. If you want to offend someone in Cuba, then you say you are maricón. That is bad. But Malecón is this. Look, Malecón, large avenue by the sea, close of the sea. And let's see, this is the New Havana. We are on the way to see the New Havana. Look on your left, the New Havana buildings. Look, said, are you kidding me? You guys call this new? Look, damages, look. What happened here? What is this? New?
Oh my god, no.
Exactly, these are people houses. These are private owned houses. They're facing the sea, my friends. They're facing the Atlantic. Look, damages, look. Katrina, no earthquake. Hurricanes, tornadoes. When it's windy, my goodness, the wave came into the city. the sea is coming into the sea, into the buildings. There. Katrina, Gustav, Paloma, Ike. Many hurricanes are affecting. What is this? Accident? Oh, how here? They're filming a movie. What is this? Crazy. So, look, this is crazy. See, why like this? Because these are private-owned apartments. They are private-owned houses. People don't have money to restore them. Then happen. Look, abandoned. There are some of them abandoned. People move. Okay. Old Havana, old city is older than this. It's 1600, 1700, but it's protected by UNESCO heritage. People go and take care of them. Tourists, you go in there, so look better. The old city look better than the new. Okay, look the fishing. Look the fisherman. Different to your countries, you could fish here anytime, anywhere. No license. You could go fish. Okay. Now it's coming on your left